Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is really exciting. This is like probably the first one this year, innit? We've not been vintage shopping, we've got like a big massive one. So basically we're going vintage shopping today, and there's they're like fairs, like vintage fairs, and we're going to 2 different ones, and maybe we'll go into Camden as well and check it out, just because we're gonna just basically do a whole day of thrifting today. So yeah, keep tuning in. So I'm just gonna vlog it all for you guys. I might do a haul with it as well, but it might be on another video just because I don't want this to be really long. But anyway, if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because your girl's coming at you with different thrifting in the UK. So yeah, tune in. Shada, do you want to say hi? She's antisocial.
It's back like I saw.
So, great start to the day. We were on the train and we were actually going in the opposite direction. So we had to get off. The one towards...
Yeah, it's this one.
Yeah, it's this one. We won't get up, down anyway, so we can get...
Yeah, because if we get the circle line, we'll go back into this.
Yeah, I know. But where are we? We're here, so we need to get the district.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Hi guys, so we are at we just had to get off the tube because the trains stopped at there's a park closure on the trains. So gosh, it's just been a struggle this morning, Sada. The bus, the train. So we're just out here at the bus stop waiting for the next bus to Stepney Hill. So Stepney Hill is actually where the East End thrift store is. So that's the first one that we're going to.
Halima, we're definitely in the first one.
We're not?
I don't think so.
What time is it?
Look at the weather. Look at the sun is out, even though it's cold.
Yeah, it's cold. So that means that there could be a chance.
Let me see myself. Oh, you're going to do that now?
Yeah, I'm recording. So the sun's out and it's cold, so potentially we could be the first ones, because who really wants to be standing outside when it's cold for 2 hours? And what time is it now? It's about 9. What? It's 9:30 now.
Shit.
That should be an hour and a half. Yeah, people are gonna be there like 2 hours before. Oh, I can see some hipsters. Oh, cross fingers. Alright, so we guys have just made it, and it looks like we are officially the first ones here. So we've got about how long to wait? It's nearly 10, so about an hour 15 minutes. So yeah, we have arrived, and I'm very happy. We both get a free £10 bag.
No, it might be like you have to follow us on Instagram, innit?
No, I do follow them on
don't.
Instagram. I'll follow them, innit? Stupid.
Is there terms and conditions to this?
No, there isn't. But anyway, we're here.
Tell me what's it called?
We basically saw these 3 little girls, and they were running trying to find it. So then they probably got lost.
Oh, I feel bad now.
We should have probably told them, because there's 3 and us 2, 5. But hopefully they're smart enough to find it. But
you know what? You sneeze, you fucking leave, innit?
you know, if you're not good at Google Maps like I am, that's what happens. But you know, I'm Dora the Explorer, so yeah. Anyways, I might not be able to get so much, you know, recording.
I don't know what is that?
I'll just let you know on the deets probably after this video, things to look out for in vintage fairs and stuff like that. And now that you know where it is, it's in Stepney, what's it? It's called Stepney Green Station. It's literally an 8-minute walk actually if you get off at Whitechapel, just in case you're having train issues. So it's actually not that far. But I am. So anyway, yeah, so that's that, and I'll let you know about the deets, whether it's good, whether the store if they've got many stuff in there, whether it's worth it. I'll let you guys know after, of course, after I've looked around and shopped. And yeah, so we shall see what it's like. So later.
5 hours later.
Halima, it's right there, look. The East End clothing store.
Yeah, it's right there. Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, I can see it. Right there. I mean, the poster is here, so it must be here. Yeah, and it says, I mean, that's a really terrible arrow, but I think that's an arrow to show that it's down there. Wow, that's a terrible arrow.
We can't even move now. We can't even go back to get them because someone else might pop out of nowhere.
6 hours later.
Anyways, so guys, we're here.
and there's still about 5 of us. There's still about 5 of us here. Bit scared. So imagine if we're on the wrong place. Imagine it's the other. Maybe there's an entrance the other way around. I think it is.
The one like where you're touching.
It has to be. Is it gonna come here?
Yeah, they're good.
Do you think maybe?
I'll have to like get
No.
I need to put everything
Let's go back into its cost.
Much later.
First 5.
1 pair of pants later.
Hi guys, so I'm so sorry, but I did forgot to like video us in there. As you can see, we've both got big massive bags. To be honest, that was a quite success. We came out paying 0, nothing. So basically how it works is that they have a designer side, and not some of the pieces are not designer as well. Just like I think they've what they think is good vintage they've put over on that side. Yeah, branded stuff. There are some branded stuff like Nike, Champion, Adidas, other stuff as well, like other brands like that, Tommy, and they've put them on that side, and then also they've picked out their vintage finds that they think like is vintage and they like on that side as well. And then the other side is all basically fill a bag, and how it works is that you pay £10 or £20. The £20 bag is a little bit bigger, and the £10 bag is just a bit bigger. Yeah, it doesn't make much difference. But anyway, we were the first 5 people, so we both got these free bags. So we just walked out basically all of these clothes for free basically. So that was a fucking success if you ask me. But that's basically it. Yeah, so that's how it works. So no entrance fee as well, so you just walk in straight in. And yeah, you just walk in as it is and pick out the clothes that you want. The only thing is that they have a top rail and you can't reach it. You know,
if we had asked her, she would have.
Yeah. If she had asked her, she probably would have given us a store or something, probably. But you know, I just couldn't be bothered. Anyways. But so now we're just gonna get a light snack because we're fucking starving, and then we're gonna head off to the other vintage fair. We just hope that this vintage, it does say affordable. It is Judy Affordable's vintage fair, and it's not usually there, whereas this one is always there, by the way. It's always open. It's like a vintage store there that's always open. So but this event thing, like this whole £5 free for the 5 first customers, a free bag for the 5 customers, this thing is only happening this Easter weekend. So this vlog will be up on Thursday, so I believe next weekend they'll also have the same thing. So if anyone wants to get a free £10 bag worth of clothes, you know, for the first, if you're the first 5 customer. And what time did we arrive there?
We arrived around
about 9:30, and we were the first ones there. So you could probably arrive. Yeah, you could probably arrive at 10 and still be the first one, but just to be on the safe side, you can come at 9:30 and you would most definitely be the first one. So it's still going on for another week, so the next week will be the last week Sunday. So if you want a free bag full of vintage finds for free, then yeah, so called East End Thrift Store. I'll try and film a little bit of the Judy's one. Judy's one, there's an entrance fee. I'm not sure how much it is, but I'll be able to give you more details when I get there. So catch you later. So do you want to say hi? No. Bitch. We don't have Subways for lunch, and it is halal.
The Nando's must be halal as well then.
Yeah, probably everything is halal, to be honest. Woo, Subway! Just having our lunch. Of course, I get the spicy Italian because you can't come to Subways and get anything else really. And so they copied me as per usual. Guys, what a blood clot disaster. Oh shit, I can't be swearing on here.
Oh my god.
But anyway, my phone just fucking died.
Let's do something smart and actually record this.
Oh yes, let's record it. Good idea. Okay,
can you see it?
Okay. Hold on, let it focus. It's not focusing. everyone. So I just made us walk like 10-20 minutes past this place, even though I knew it was exactly here. So what have you got to say to yourself? Ooh, very nice. Yeah, they're each. Hi guys, so we are currently now in Brick Lane, and at the moment they've got like some vintage fair, so there's so many things. So look, they've got some old film cameras here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, do you want to go around or do you want to just hop over?
I've got the specs, to be honest with you, on the picture.
Old one is
So, Ken. So yeah, if you're after some more vintage finds, then
I think I find jackpot.
can we go here? They have like really nice shops there.
Yeah, I think I found jackpot.
Alright, let's go. Why are we, oh my gosh. Can we go in here? Oh, this. Yeah, let's go in here, yeah. You can't even see me. What shop is this? Brick Lane Vintage.
Remember we came in here?
Yeah, we did come in here, yeah. And I was looking for jeans, but I couldn't find any. Sada, move your big head, bro. Who remembers these bags? Like me and my sisters each had one in different colours. It's so cool. Guys, Hot Futures.
I think that guy liked you.
So guys, there was a top actually in one of my previous hauls where I got for me. Guys, look at this. Sunglass Heaven. Sada, look at this. We're going into Rocket now, you guys. We're going to another Rocket. I didn't realise there was two in Brick Lane, but yeah, there is. Guys, I just caught a really nice steal from the other Rocket, and it's a bag, designer bag, and it was only £40.
Are they black? I hate Burberry.
Are they Burberry?
Yeah, no. Burberry.
Oh, Burberry, okay. Look, she's wearing them. Fabulous. Yes, girl.
Remember that top I saw and I was just like, I wish I bought it and I was crying about it.
So we're off to Atika, London. So that's one of the biggest vintage stores in Europe. Also, by the way, if you're wondering, we are still in Brick Lane. So yeah, that's where we're going.
Yeah,
Sorry, I just got nervous there. I saw a little buff ting, so.
What?
Huh?
What did you say?
Nothing. Nothing that you need to hear, love. There you go. Atika, London. Got a good vibe in here. Sada. Guys, look how big this store is. Whoa. I love how everything is like coordinated. Like you got all the checkered blouses. You got all. Oh my gosh, there. How's you, Sada?
How much is that? 72.
No, it's
72. I think.
what, because they added this. To be honest, I can sew that on myself.
That's cute. Come on, though. Come on, pizza.
So this is basically Atika is what you call the Urban Outfitters of vintage. So if you're looking for a bargain, don't come here. I'm just telling you the tea. They do have a good like denim range though. Look at this. It is a bit of denim heaven in here though. And they're all Levi's. And they all do range from £40. And they've got 10% student discount. So that all the Levi's are £40, you know that? These tops are really scary. Whoa, lying, like literally, there's, look, it's like everywhere you go there's a room and there's more. It's just vintage heaven. This is sale as well, so yeah, this is all sale. Yeah, me too. I like a good little bargain. Ooh, I do like these. Sada, £14.
Look at these.
Ooh, okay. The room. We're still in the same shop, by the way. Crazy. It's just so big. Guys, look at this belt. Yeah, it's quite nice. So guys, we've just come back from Attica. I got myself a nice belt. That's what I was looking for. So I'm happy. Very happy. That's actually a really good store, you guys, and it's not even that much overpriced. Like, you can even find like designer stuff for like £60, like really good designer stuff, innit? Yeah. So I would recommend that shop, to be honest. Ordered. I don't mind. Everything just looks nice to me. Well, that was halal at the front there. What's this? Don't. Do you know what's the vintage market, still in Brick Lane. Vintage market. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Look at her. Sada is still on the hunt for the jacket. It's fine, I don't know when I ever find it. That's actually quite cute. Nah, it's too much. Guys, look at this mirror. It's a wow. Ooh, nice. I think I just saw the Tommy and I was like, nice, to be honest. But I think if it wasn't for the Tommy, I'd think it's alright. This place is so big. Huh? The yeah, I will, don't worry about that. Hi guys. Oh, why is it not focusing? Okay, it's focusing now. Hey daughters. So we've just come out of the vintage market. We just left there and we didn't actually get anything from there just because that's right. So expensive. There are some vintage. It's best to go to those vintage, like I think that the alone vintage stores in like Brick Lane, innit? You know, the ones that are just singular. Hi guys, so I am back home, you guys, and I am so tired. Do you know what time we got out this morning just so we could make the first 5 at the East End thrift store? 6 bloody a.m. 6 a.m. and I mean, we did get back like about an hour ago. You know, I had to, you know, just get myself ready, you know, just chill for a little bit. But basically I just want to get back to you and just tell you a little bit about the day and just things to look out for if you're planning to go vintage shopping this spring, this April, and where the good spots are. So So yeah, first of all, I'm going to start with East End Thrift Store just because that's where we started. So like I said, East End Thrift Store are doing an Easter event thing where the first, including next week, so next week is the last week of this Easter event. So basically the first 5 customers who arrive at the door, it opens at 11 AM. Like I said, we got there about half nine I think, and we were the first ones there. So you can arrive at about the same time, expect to be the first one there, or even at 10 and then possibly still be the first like 5. So yeah, we were there and we were lucky enough to receive the free £10 bag, so it was free. So we didn't actually end up purchasing another bag when we were there. Overall, I would give that vintage shopping, I would say a good 7, because if you really look, really look, there are so many good finds there. There are like really good finds, and you can get anything from jackets, coats, trench coats, you can get fur coats, you can get jumpers, and they do have a designer side. So what it is, the shop is split up in 2 sides. I wish I had the image to show you here, but unfortunately I totally forgot to film, and I was just too involved in the shopping, you guys. So I'm sorry, so I don't have any footage for that shop there. But anyway, it was a good time. We walked out. We didn't end up purchasing another bag because we didn't need to. So it's one of those like one bag. If you buy one £10 bag, it's pretty much the same size as a £20 bag. They do have a £20 bag, but it's pretty much the same. I would say it's only like a tiny bit bigger. So you're better off buying like 2. Like if you're going to buy the £20 bag, better off buying 2 £10 bags, because you would get the most out of it. So a £10 bag could approximately fit about 5 jumpers. And then after that we did go to a Judy's affordable vintage fair. So I will post a link of that below. I don't think they're going to be around anymore. I think that was the last one, but obviously they do go around the UK, I believe. So you can try and track that down and see where they are next. And if it's close to your hometown, obviously you can go and attend that. But this one, I must say, it wasn't as good as the East End Thrift Store. It was, I guess it wasn't as expensive as other vintage shops. I've been to other vintage shops where things were much more expensive. So it was okay. Like you can get like bags for like £20, £25, like cute little leather bags, like vintage ones. So that's not too bad. You know, in shops you would pay you know, so much more for a leather bag. So I guess in that way that's not bad. I would say that it is okay. They had different stalls, and what you do is just that this was in Bethnal Green, so you know, the York Hall, which is a massive hall, and they had loads of different stalls, and it all depends. The prices did vary depending on the different stalls. Some of them were a bit, you know, priced, somewhat overpriced. Some of them were like okay and like, you know, moderately priced. So it just all depends on what stalls are in on that day. I don't know if all of the Judy fairs usually involve all the stalls like that were today. Maybe it's different depending on which part of the you know, which part of the country they're in, so it could be different. But all in all, that one wasn't so great. I bought one item from there, and you know, it was a cute item. I really liked it, and I think it was an okay price, to be honest. Yeah, so that one out of 10 I would give it and that one was again paid entry. Like I said, yeah, paid entry, and East End Thrift Store wasn't paid entry. Yeah, so the Judy one, you do have to pay, I think it was £2.50 entry. So yeah, out of 10 I would give the Judy's affordable vintage fair, I would give that probably like a 4.5. It wasn't all that great. Probably 4.5, 5, yeah. And then we headed down to Brick Lane, and Brick Lane is like literally vintage, like heaven. If you live in London and you want to do some vintage shopping and you don't know where to start, Brick Lane is a good place, because in every corner you're gonna find a vintage store. So we went to Brick Lane, and because it was Sunday today, we did actually come across loads of markets. So the markets were on today. I did record some of this, so you probably see it on the vlog here. But the markets, I would say that they've got the clothes market, where they have like different like vintage stores. They have, because you can bargain with these people, so they have like just like old, some of them you have to be careful and really like look at the garments properly, because some of them do have like stains, some of them have rips and holes and stuff like that. So you have to really, like, you know, examine everything. You literally have to be a scientist, because you could be going home with a big massive hole in your butt. Like, you just don't know. You just don't know. So you have to be careful. And some of these stores do sell designer stuff as well, so it just depends how hard you look. It depends, like, you know, if you like, you know, you're really out there to shop and grab bargains, you can find designers. Some stores do sell the designers. Like, there was this guy who was selling Burberry outside, and this is like real stuff, by the way. They're real legit brands. They're like vintage Burberry, for like just affordable prices. We did go to this one store. I'm gonna try and find the name of it because I can't remember what it was, but this is all, like, literally 99.9% of the clothes that they sell in this store is designer, if not everything. I think it's called like Fashionista. I will find the exact name and let you know. But anyway, so that place was actually amazing, because everything is basically designer, and the prices do range from, like, you know, they do range depending what designer it is and what item it is, but you can easily get like a vintage like Fendi jumper for like £60. And then the next shop that we went to, so in Brick Lane there are 2 Rocket stores. We did step into Rocket. Rocket is always a must, like, go to if you're going vintage. They do have Rocket in many places in London, including Soho. I know they've got one in Soho next to Oxford Circus. So they have 2 in Brick Lane. One is like a bigger one, which is like mostly filled with like men t-shirts and jumpers and stuff, so mostly men, although they do have like women stuff as well. And the other one is a smaller one, which is mostly women, so there's literally no men section in that one, so the smaller one. And I would say, oh yeah, I forgot to rate the other store. Yeah, so I'd rate the other store, I would say a good 8, because for the steals that you get of designer stuff and the prices that you get for them, I think they're just great bargains, great deals. So I would say I'll rate that a good 7.5. Yeah, 7.5, 8. Well, let's just go for 7.5. Yeah. Anyway, so when it comes to Rocket, I would rate Rocket. I think with Rocket, some of the stuff are a bit like you can't come out with many things unless you got lucky. Do you know what I mean? So it's one of those shops where you will find, you definitely will not go in there and not find something that you like. You will definitely find something that you like. So yeah, so Rocket I would give that a 6, a solid 6, because Rocket is a good store. 6.5 actually, 6.5. I've been to Rocket many times before, and I always do come out with an item. The price is moderate, and you can find some really good deals in there as well. And yeah, really good items, including designer stuff. So especially, I think, especially in this one, compared to all the other Rockets that I've been to, I think the one in Brick Lanes, the Rockets in Brick Lanes are the best. I think you're most likely to find designer stuff in there, and they just seem to be better finds. Yeah. Anyway, we also went to another store actually, which we've been before, but I can't remember the name. I can't remember the name on top of my head. I'm so tired, you guys. So this was the biggest one in Europe. Just remember that and look below in the description bar. So this store was amazing. It's massive, guys. It's massive. I think it's got 2 floors, if not 3. I'm not sure. It's massive. And in there you can find designer pieces for affordable prices again. You can find everything and anything vintage in there. And this also, they also do an online store. So it reminded me a little bit of like Urban Outfitters, but in vintage, except the prices are really good. I think the prices are considerably good. You can get Levi jeans for like £40, which is the same amount that you get for like, you get normal like Topshop jeans for. Topshop jeans are £45, but these are Levi's, okay? Levi's are gonna last you a lifetime, and they are only like £30, £40 if on sale. Like if you look online, they do have sale. And they're also, guys, they have student discount, you guys. 10% student discount, so that's quite good. So you get an extra 10% off. I would say the 2 shops that you should definitely go and see if you're starting out, like if you're a starter thrifter, or like starting to, like, you know, check out vintage, would be Rocket and this store that I will link below that I forgot the name of. And then finally we headed off to underground, like vintage, like market. Yeah, I think it's called the hidden market? I don't know, I could be making that up. But anyway, so this place is extortion. That's right, I said it, that's right. It's alright. there's stores inside again. This market, it's a market, so there's different stores and it depends on which store you go for. There are some good pieces. I forgot to mention one store actually, so Future something, I would also link it down below. And yeah, it's quite a good store. They actually are in the vintage market, but they also have their own store in Brick Lane as well, which is always open to go to like alone. And they've got good pieces, and they've also got designer brands. If you look closely, some of them are designer. I think I spotted Burberry in them. And out of 10, I would give that store specifically, I would give that store about 7. I'll give it a 7. It's quite a good store, to be honest. And I have shopped in there before. I think in my previous haul of my favorite vintage stuff ever bought, I did include something that I bought from there. It's called Future something, but I can't remember the name. I'm so good. Anyways, so that was that. Anyway, talking about the market, back to the market. The market was okay. A lot of things were overpriced. It is a bit of an extortion, but it's a good time. It's a massive market, so you can get a bit overwhelmed. So if you're starting out to thrift, I would say better to start off in the stores than go to this market, because it is a bit overwhelming. There's just so many, you don't know where to go, you do get lost. It's a bit like a maze really, but it's okay. Overall, the market, I would say I would rate that out of 10, the market, 5, because I really like it's you know, if you do find something out of the market, then, you know, well done to you. So that's pretty much everything and everywhere we went today. I hope that you like this vlog. If you want me to do more vlog stuff of me shopping or thrifting or whatever, I do also shop normal places. I know I've not featured that on my YouTube yet, but that's because obviously I'm just getting started. But give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this vlog today and you'd like me to vlog some more, or anything else, like a recommendation that you think would be good to vlog. Anything. You probably see a lot more of charity shop hauls and vintage shop hauls, just because I do that more often. And then also I have a Depop shop, so link is in the bio if you'd like to shop my Depop shop. And I put so many items that I find in charity shops and vintage shops that I'm not likely to wear, or that I've worn already that I don't wear anymore, so I sell them at really crazy cheap prices. I hope you like this shop. Check it out and you can see what you like if you like it. Like I said, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. Let your friends know, let your mom know, let your aunties know, let your grandpa, let your granddaddy, everybody. Okay, I'll stop now. Anyway, thanks for watching my video, guys. I'll see you next week for some more goodies. Bye.
Graduation day.